Well, human trafficking is a worldwide issue, but you may not realize how significant it is right here in Hampton Roads. Well, this month, Letitia's House Foundation, it's a Williamsburg-based nonprofit, is holding a gala to fight this. And Elizabeth Ameling from Letitia's House Foundation joins me now. We're going to talk about the event here in just a moment, but first, I want to get into Hampton Roads, the fact that it is huge here, and this area is prime for human trafficking. Tell us about that.
Yes, Hampton Roads, Virginia. A lot of people don't know we're a small state, but we're number 9 according to Polaris for trafficking in the United States. And Hampton Roads is the number 2 hotspot.
Wow.
Northern Virginia's number 1. We're now number 2.
Well, we have, a couple of airports here, the interstates, our population is very transient, so all of that lends to trafficking, is that right?
Absolutely, it sure does. And we have a lot of military bases, and we have a lot of vacation spots, lots of hotels, and the hotel industry.
Right.
Absolutely.
And we were talking during the break about the young people that, get into trafficking. You kind of think initially, well, they're coming from other places, but so many of them come from right here in this area.
Absolutely. At Letitia's House, overwhelmingly our residents are from Virginia. And in 12 years since I've been doing this work, we've had 1 foreign-born prostitute.
Wow.
So most of the girls are our daughters, granddaughters, neighbors' kids.
Young girls that are kind of easily convinced
Absolutely.
by someone that they trust, essentially.
Absolutely.
Well, let's talk about Letitia's House, because, this organization, I know it's in Williamsburg. Tell us about how the whole thing got started. Tell us the story behind it.
Letitia was a young girl in Chicago that I met 13 years ago. She was on a street corner, and I was a mom on a youth group trip. I was the parent chaperone. My husband volunteered me, and I had to ride in a van with kids listening to rap music, which is great, but I'm classically trained, so I would have preferred Bach. So we went to Chicago, and we were supposed to just care about people. We were working with a ministry that fed the homeless, and we encountered girls that were being prostituted and trafficked. And so Letitia was a young girl, and I said, we've got to help her, we can't leave her. And so fortunately, the group I was with, they said, we've got a safe house. So we rescued her from her pimp. She was making, it sounds incredible, but she was being trafficked as a child, although she was in her 20s, and she was making $2,000 a trick as a child. They sold her as a child. So she'd been trafficked when she was 12. Well, the national average for girls to be trafficked is 12 to 14.
Wow.
And little boys is 7 to 9.
Wow.
She stayed there from then.
And so from there, the organization started. And really quickly, because we have about 30 seconds left, let people know about the gala. What can they expect? We have some information up right now, but what can they see there?
The gala's wonderful. It's at the Two Rivers Country Club. It's dancing, wine, food. We raise a paddle for emergency medical care and psychiatric care, which is important. It's a really great event. It changes lives.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
And thank you for all you do to bring so much awareness to